crawling around in the sewers, in the muck, the Monkey King or the Magnus or even the Bristleback out of the fight. And
Oracle and Huskar is just going to get... They're going to go really unchecked. And even if you do manage to pull the Huskar, I'm going to hold on to that. Level 1, it seems as if we have a room fight. KOPITE just really want to challenge Talon early on. 2-man Blood Grenade. Mikoto's there as well. He's taking the Boundless Strike, not the Jingu, and they'll turn towards the Tusk. It is Carlo out of position. He's got a snowball. Savage. He might find himself some time. And with that Starstorm, it's actually Cuckoo that gets first blood. And now they look towards DCMG, who's been shackled and who's probably gonna die. There's a shockwave to work with for WS. Cuckoo is getting those right clicks in. It's a double kill for Cuckoo. And Jokam is still looking for more. The Tusk is died and respawned. He manages to cancel WS's TP, but Cuckoo and Jokam will not find that third kill that they were looking for. As Talon find 2, lose 1, and it feels as if KOPITE might find another no. That'll be one-sided.
Oh,
yeah. It's Ukraine versus Russia. We all know how that goes.
Okay.
And after a while, Mikoto... Okay, I'm being proven wrong. Mikoto is actually turning this around. Mind you, this is Ukraine in 2025, not 2024. And
he's dead?
Ukraine does have a shot.
Target him, Septic, because you actually had burst damage on a hero.
Mid lane, we might just see Mikoto die. No, Mikoto's actually chasing the Huskar. Turns it around. Anya gets the kill.
Man.
And the tips are coming out.
Okay. Up top, Dawnbreaker also ends up falling in the meantime. But yeah, I mean, what happened there was that Mikoto was actually right-clicking Anya on the Huskar, and the tower aggroed him. If he did not get hit by the tower, he's probably... Doom actually scales.
I mean, if this game does go late, when the Doom hits level 25, when he has the mute and the silence, level 30, excuse me, where Doom mutes as well. Okay, I'll have to hold on to that because Carlo as well as DCMG are trying to kill 23SAVAGE. They might be able to kill the Bristleback, and there's another fight brewing as Mikoto rotates to the top lane. He wants Anya. He's pursuing, but he's run out of Jingu stacks. The Inner Fire is still available, and Mikoto's got to respect that. In fact, Mikoto turns into a tree, wants to run away. Cuckoo leaps forward rather. Anya gets the kill onto Mikoto, and Cuckoo, greedy for the kill onto Carlo, will be denied as the Fate's Edict was there from the Oracle.
Oh boy. Poor Cuckoo.
Oh, Anya's going in. There's the Huskar showing off his strength, and why not? He's got the Dawnbreaker buffing him up. WS is there with the RP though, and that's enough to kill Anya for once. The skewers, beautiful catches too. They look towards the Dawnbreaker. They've got the shackles. This should be another kill for Talon as they turn the Huskar Dawnbreaker shenanigans around. They're looking for Carlo. He's got the Fate's Edict, but there is no false promise and nothing in the world that can save him, but they can turn it around. They find a kill onto Cuckoo. They kill the Mirana. Carlo's looking to run, but WS is there with the skewer. The Tusk dies as well. Talon lose 1, but they find so much more in return. Can you just show me, however, which facet he's gone for?
He's gone the Seeing Red, not the Snot Rocket.
Okay, interesting. Anyways, Carlo, he is seeing red because he's surrounded by this ugly red circle called the Doom and blocked in the shards. This Bristleback has nowhere to go. And he's most certainly going to die. Chucky with the rotation. Cuckoo can only watch
from the cuck chair.
On the cuck chair, indeed.
Look at that. WS is steeping in. He's got the blink.
And he's got a Moonlight Shadow to back him up. Unfortunately, the RP hits nothing and no one. Even the flag creep was spared. But here comes Mikoto. He's got Jokam by his side. The shackles are there. The ginormous snake. They'll find one. It is the Dawnbreaker, but they did use 3 ultimates for that. And WS goes fishing, looking for more. He's been denied as Talon. Commit 3 ultimates. Don't defend that tier 1.
It doesn't exactly feel like you've achieved much.
Absolutely. I mean, DCMG is... Oh, okay. Well, he is porting somewhere. It seems like there's a fight brewing in the mid lane, and indeed, 23SAVAGE manages to find the Huskar before going down. So that's some good news for Talon.
Yep. I mean, good news for DCMG as well, because now he's actually going to be relevant in the game with the Blade Mail nearly done.
But is one hero showing in the lane. or there was at least. DCMG is hanging about. This is what you want to do as the Dawnbreaker, but he's going to be punished for it this time as Jokam finds him. The shackles are there, and Mikoto with the boundless strike will get the kill. Can WS find more? Nope.
Where it matters.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, look at this. They found 23SAVAGE. Another RP coming out from WS. This time it does manage to clip the Dawnbreaker. Mikoto was trying to run out the Doom. DCMG will die. That's a Dawnbreaker dead end. Yeah.
no, the passive was always called foul play. The cluster clock was the name of the facet.
Okay.
Oh, wait
Elsewhere.
a second. Oh, Chucky's dead. Solo kill by Mikoto.
And pretend that never happened.
Well, that was not something that was expected. But
Snowball elsewhere by Carlo. They found one. It is Jokam. Anya gets the kill, and now he wants to fight 23SAVAGE. He's pursuing. He's got the Oracle helping him out with the false promise, but it's not enough. 23SAVAGE killing the Huskar despite the false promise, and with the Starstorm coming in from Cuckoo, they'll find another kill. It's 3 dead on the side of Kopite and Mikoto. I
to
mean, it's
understand
too
one
late.
thing about Kopite, right? Like it's either this or they go and they fight into a Magnus, and
Yeah.
they go fight.
Yeah.
They've got Dawnbreaker.
Well, the Magnus wants them to fight. He's going to pull Anya out of position. Anya gets the false promise, but the RP is there. Anya is going nowhere. They're committing further to this with the Solar Guardian. Can Anya survive? No, the heals are just not enough. And now 23SAVAGE zoning out. The Oracle should get a kill. That's Bombi dead. It's just the Dawnbreaker. DCMG is done and dusted, as it feels as if Talon it's clearly not been working for them, but they're still going to look for a pickoff. Mikoto might just break the smoke, but do they have the presence of mind to know that he's on a tree and cut the tree?
Oh, Chucky!
Chucky looks for it, but no, Mikoto is still alive and healthy. He's burning with the Radiant Source, so he's going to force the fight. Carlo is there with the Walrus Punch,
Chucky's
but
dead.
it's Chucky dropping low. Mikoto has his BKB, he turns towards the Doom, kills him and then tips him, so that's going to sting. Anya all by himself gets cured, and RP not even needed. Anya with the life break just ensures that he's going to die as Jokam and Cuckoo, and not a single support on the side of Talon. Fall as Talon find 3 kills.
Around like headless chickens. They're not too sure how they want to take these engagements. Chucky's got the impending Doom, which I don't even know if it's done something this game. It's
I mean,
a 16
leave
second
the
Doom, that's
impending
great.
mid lane. I think we're having pickoffs all around the map. I think we might have more action made as Carlo. Well, he goes to 23SAVAGE. This might be possible. I mean, Anya's holding his ground. 23SAVAGE does have an essence ring to keep himself alive, but that's the age is gone.
Huskar is pretty much a non-factor. I mean, he's going to continue to be a non-factor until he picks up a Satanic or some other
Mikoto's
defensive
hunting.
items.
Mikoto finds the Oracle, will settle for a support kill. That's the Oracle dead, but he's got Jokam. Jokam
no,
does
Anya
hold
goes
Anya
in.
in place. The arrow doesn't connect. Anya does use the life break to try and reposition himself. Turns to a Jokam, who did have a Solar Crest for a while. There comes the Dawnbreaker with the ultimate. They might finally get Mikoto, and with the Doom committed, they will. That's a Monkey King dead. A Mega Kill streak taken away. But Chucky, you are not going anywhere, as WS with the skewer will pull you back. Hits the RP on the Dawnbreaker. DCMG's in the area as well. Jokam dropping low. The shards miss, but Jokam ticks down to Anya's damage over time. And now Anya, it's his time to run as 23SAVAGE with the goo.
Up, secret, prioritize the Absor. I will not tolerate the slander of Zai.
I agree with you on that, but like, I don't know. Oh, the arrow misses Carlo. Does he really want to go in? Doom committed. But they want Mikoto now. He's got his BKB. He's got the Solar Crest to buff him up. While elsewhere, 23SAVAGE is pushing back Anya. Mikoto actually turns, find Carlo. And there, the Dawnbreaker ultimate committed. Can Anya survive? Can he live? An arrow hits him. No, he can't. 23SAVAGE has the damage with the Quill Spray, while Mikoto, splitting the fight into 2, going on the back lines, will find Chucky. He comes back from Bombi. And Carlo has to run. He's got a Blink Dagger. He should be fine. Elsewhere, the Dawnbreaker DCMG comes in last into the fight with his Solar Guardian and leaves the fight last, as eventually WS is always on his tail. Talon purely backfired. WS also goes in for more.
GG, that's it. They tap out, Vivek, they're done. I mean, that game, it looked like KOPITE, they were going somewhere with it when they last picked the Huskar, but clearly
WS is still playing the Magnus and 20 will be fine, but yeah, this is where the action is. The Fortunes hadn't committed, and look at that, DCMG is right on top of Cuckoo, breaks the tree from the Sprout, and with the blood grenade, this is Cuckoo dying. He got first blood, and much more than first blood in game number 1, but this time, KOPITE returned.
and that is far more valuable than any lading tool, because that is more survivability in the mid game. It's like, I think most mid laners and players will trade early laning potential to have more survivability in the mid game.
Oh, Cuckoo up top. He's dropping low. He's going to get found yet again. This is DCMG just getting closer and closer to his Helm of the Dominator. Wow. And 23SAVAGE, I mean, man's on a timer as far as lane is concerned.
To add up. I mean, if Chucky is able to hit level 6 and he gets to do more
before the Magnus, yep.
Yeah,
well, he's going with the Infernal Blade, and the Fortune set is there. WS is going to be careful. The Purifying Flames, yes! The Shockwave actually pulls Bombi closer. Bombi gets the kill and...
Sorry, that's...
Bomboclat.
That's, I'm not too sure. It's a Jamaican...
Well, mid lane, Arne's got to be careful. He's not level 6. The Sprout is there. The power shot not even needed. Cuckoo with the rotation, time to the siege creep. There should be some early pressure on the tower as well as the rune going in favor of Talon. Everything going their way.
Worst. Oh, they do get the Oracle down bottom. But like I was saying, the worst case scenario is up for 23SAVAGE. The Helm of the Dominator is done.
Is this happening? Is DCMG... Oh, well, Mikoto's here. Helm of the Dominator done is what my co-caster said. But there's a Pangolier who has a say in the matter. Bumps into where the Lotus should spawn. And that's enough. Those bumps are...
having it at about 600 gold. So this guy is poised for a very stellar mid-game as up top.
This is an interesting spoke. Up top, Cuckoo. He's got the Sprout. Anya blocked off. Has the slide and the chains, and that's enough for Anya to get the kill. So he cleans up a stack, gets the kill on a Cuckoo, while elsewhere Chucky came in through the gate and finds the kill for himself on a 23SAVAGE. Now they're connected with Mikoto. Mikoto not getting the rolling thunder off as Anya finds himself a double kill. Jokam all by himself trying to run past everyone on the high ground, but they have vision as Chucky makes his way and Bombi gets credit for that kill with the nuke. That's 4 dead for Talon. And that's DCM.
Pop Doom, they get a kill onto the Tiny. They pop the double damage. They get a kill on the Cuckoo.
Mid lane. I think WS, yep, he did go in. He did contribute. RP is on cooldown, so they do find Anya.
Well, there's the caster's curse at its... It's fine. Now that the ultimates are up, this is probably when Talon want to look to actually, you know, just deal with whatever KOPITE throw their way.
WS down bottom, and he has his blink dagger flying out, but unfortunately he's been doomed, and Mikoto in the area should find Chucky. The high fives are exchanged. It's actually Cuckoo who comes in with the Sprout, and wow, WS survives all of that.
Every time they connect with something like a Doom, just have numbers, bring in the numbers. You know, Mikoto comes in, oh, Cuckoo, not long for this swirl, just decides to walk up the high ground.
And up, who do they find? They're wrapping towards the mid lane where Cuckoo and the others are running away after a failed assassination attempt on the Oracle. The chains are there, and the wind run, I don't think it's going to do too much for Jokam. Carlo with the stolen Sprout will ensure that Jokam dies. Chucky even comes in for good measure with the Infernal Blade. They find a Wind Ranger. That's about it, as there's a 3-man smoke coming out from Talon. Who are they looking for? Of course, it's DCMG, this Beastmaster who's gone unchecked for the longest amount of time and has the juiciest ancient one could ask for. WS, Shockwave RP finds the Beastmaster. Talon, they have Cuckoo coming in. The rogue gives a little bit of movement speed, but can 23SAVAGE pursue? He wants his kill on the Beastmaster, but it's going to be denied as Carlos comes in with the Sprout, but the kill shot is there. Jokam gets the kill. They finally get a core, but at what cost? They've lost WS as Anya cleans up, and now Cuckoo, caught in the middle of nowhere, looking a Rubik and an Ember in the eye, will die as Cuckoo dies, and now Mikoto comes in with the Rolling Thunder. They've controlled Anya long enough. Man doesn't have a Remnant, but Jokam gets himself a double kill as Anya dies as well. When the dust settles, I think the urn should do the trick. Nope, it won't. Cuckoo's actually going to have to TP in, and Carlo with a quick telekinesis thinks he has a chance. No, he doesn't. Elsewhere, Joe Cam being run down as DCMG and Anya group up, and they find themselves a win ranger. So support for support. A pause 4 for a pause 4. There is equity in the trades, but now it's going to shift as the side of KOPITE move into the Rosh pit. But Mikoto, with his defusal, is just burning down Anya's mana. Fortunately, he does have enough to move towards the Remnant. And there comes CHUCKY. You asked for the rotation. He's there. The Doom on the right hero to kill. They find Mikoto.
Yeah, I mean, W, right? Even if he goes in with the RP, there's no follow-up coming through, so no point.
Oh,
this could be huge.
Savage. Oh, he's so lucky, but no! Bombi DP'd in, the Fortune's End was there for the root, and now they'll roar him up, bring him down. It's Anya with the sleight of fish that gets the kill. As there's action all across the map, TALON.
If they went in there, that is a complete blunder.
Well, they didn't contest, but Mikoto's been caught out of position. This is
it's a blunder anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sums it up. Interesting move from Mikoto. I guess he didn't know that they had very good vision around this area. I mean,
ignoring KOPITE. This is exactly like my mother when I asked for a new iPhone, and it's only reasonable. I'm 34. It's only reasonable. This though is really not necessary. I mean, Chokam shows main. If the plan is to ignore everything, like yeah. I don't know what Jokam was hoping for. I really want to point out one thing. Look at KOPITE. I like sitting in tighter ships. It makes sense. They're very organized and you know that they're going places. Anya, he's found Cuckoo. Cuckoo, obviously on a split pushing mission. Has the Ghost Scepter and the Sprout. Is Anya really going to commit a Remnant? Feels like he wants to, but
my God.
Baiting. Cuckoo's baiting, but I'm not sure who's baiting who because they have vision. They see 23SAVAGE walk in the Shadow Blade, and both Cuckoo and 23SAVAGE die. DC something like a Lotus, a Greaves.
A Lotus would be nice, yeah, but he does need the BKB to be effective in these fights as Savage. Okay, that is a good way to start the fight by taking out the Rubik.
Good hit and run. They find the Rubik. Can they find more? Mikoto's rolling about. He's got a little bit of backup with Jokam, but elsewhere, CHUCKY with his BKB just hates Cuckoo to death. There's WS, has the RP and the skewer, finds two. Can they clean up though? The false promise is there. CHUCKY kept alive, turns with the Doom onto Mikoto. Mikoto's dropping low. They clean up on the Oracle though. It's Jokam doing work on the back lines as he finds the Oracle. Unfortunately, he's lost 23SAVAGE. DCMG turns, finds the Tiny, and CHUCKY with that Doom finds Mikoto as well. Here comes Anya, has the chains on a Cuckoo. Jokam with the shackle buying a little bit of time. The Sprout is there, but Cuckoo's most certainly done for, and Jokam with his Glimmer Cape is running for dear life. RP committed, a near perfect RP, and all they find are two supports. The Oracle lives long enough to get the false promise off on.
Okay, fair enough. Enough remnants. Anyway, mid lane, Mikoto dead. Again.
This is brutal. Now the kill shot stolen by the Rubik is also gonna hurt the same or a little bit more, right? Technically, I don't know how that works, but Cuckoo, he's back. It should hurt more, but does that barrier change? I have no idea.
Okay, well, I mean, the execute threshold stays the same, but you deal more damage with the power shot, right? So assuming it deals...
Right, exactly.
Then checks for the threshold instead of the other way around, then that just means you can have a higher execute threshold overall. Anyway...
Well, they skewer DCMG. Have they got the damage, though? Cuckoo is being pursued by Anya. The RP committed, but immediate false promise at the stolen RP. Carlo turns this fight and this game around single-handedly as both WS and Jokam died. 23SAVAGE still fighting for dear life with his BKB. Once the Oracle will get the kill with that pre-throw. Mikoto's back in the fight with the inhibit from the defusal. He's looking for more. WS's bot pack as well has a decent skewer. Mikoto fighting for dear life. Will find a kill on Carlo, but that's about it. CHUCKY, he's got a spirit vessel or rather an urn charge upon him, and with the shockwave they'll find the Doom. Anya coming back finds Cuckoo. Cuckoo dead, doesn't have buyback. It's DCMG and Anya all by themselves fighting for dear life as they'll clean up for more as WS. That's a dieback on the Magnus. Anya still wants to fight. High fives being offered, but 23SAVAGE wants none of it. Heck, he's not alive for any of it as Bombi cleans up. Jokam comes in with the Shackle and the Gale Force, but that is nothing that...
They don't need to slow this game down. They can just go back in again.
And they're going back in again. There goes DCMG. The shackle's decent. Mikoto trying to offer control. Have they got enough for the Beastmaster's first life? Well, nope. 23SAVAGE pops his BKB and runs back home. DCMG being kept alive by the Oracle. TALON doing their best. And I want to remind you, that's a Rolling Thunder committed. There's just an RP. And even if they do commit the RP, is killing DCMG once even worth it? Anya pushing them back with the sleight of fist and the chains. Cuckoo doing his best. Another skewer, but this time the Rubik there with the telekinesis. The Doom onto WS. He's dead, most certainly. Anya chasing forward for more. One Jokam. Jokam gets back to base, but 23SAVAGE dies.
GG.
Chucky finds himself a triple kill, and the GGs are called. We're going to a game 3, and TALON, well, they've been outdone in this game too. More conservative or safer support.
Battle Fury heroes that I can think of that see some play, and 16 Vivek. Anya has lesser CS than Mikoto has denies.
Yeah. This is really rough.
There
And
it is.
I was actually looking at top. I was just hoping that maybe you'd catch up to it. But yeah, Kunkka died.
And once he has that Radiance up, life becomes even easier. Mid-day. Oh, wait a second. What the fuck? Okay, well, Mikoto is gonna be fine, I guess.
He might actually turn it around. The shards and the assassinate, they'll find the kill, and they'll find more than a kill. It's Anya +1. Is Mikoto get
To last pick troll.
I mean,
They wanted to last pick troll, Vivek.
he's having a good time in his lane.
Yeah, that's why
I
you last
see
pick
a
troll.
lot of HP bars dropping. I don't know if the Tusk is dying or trying to kill someone. Well, he's most certainly dying. Jokam in the wrong part of the map will, however, set up for Mikoto to get himself a killing spree.
I mean, a 1-for-1 exchange, I think I'm going to farm away. The medium can't come back into this game. Mikoto is going to take his towers that he's going to get in the meantime because you can't really step up to him. Troll pops the ultimate down bottom and he's dead. That's the last pick troll, Vivek. It's working out.
It is. If you are a TALON supporter, it's all working out as Mikoto finds himself yet another kill.
You know what they say about effort. Donkeys, they put in a lot of it and don't get anywhere in life.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if that is racism, if that is racist to animals, but anyway.
Nope. Mid lane, DCMG shows up and DCMG gets sent back home.
Yeah, Chucky also died down bottom, by the way. That was WS and Cuckoo who were able to get that kill. Halberd done for the bristleback as well. And up top, Kopite, there's...
You could have just said simple.
No.
Okay,
Too
look,
meta.
they're putting
Way
about...
too meta. Okay, Bombi.
Bombi shows mid. Can Jokam kill him? The Walrus Punch does hurt. Anya does manage to kill Cuckoo elsewhere. There's another fight brewing down bottom. It's the Dark Willow TPing for dear life. But yeah, for now, all the Puck can do is bully and shit on a measly CM. Lane. It looks like, no, Jokam isn't going to commit, but Anya knows that he's there in the vicinity.
He's an invis, and they don't have detection, Vivek. They've got a sentry one, but
They do have a sentry. Carlo drops the sentry, but Jokam dodges. Elsewhere, Mikoto, he's got to be careful. He might just be caught.
That is big.
The Ice Blast, the board, and the Ancient Apparition, ensuring that DCMG can come in and get that last hit. That is so much gold for the Kunkka.
Oh yeah, that's probably the Vanguard done for the Kunkka. Is that what he's buying? Oh no, he's going for these.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word, it's not the best item. Anyway,
Guys,
Bombi.
always be formally retarded. Bombi, yep, he's been caught. TPs are coming in. I mean, Carlo is TPing in. There's the 8 hours coming into play. Sets up for a torrent. Look at that. Dark Willow go. Once the kill gets it, it's actually Ancient Apparition that gets it, and that's about it. As Carlo dies.
Someone else died.
Chucky
23SAVAGE
elsewhere.
actually died. Huh.
He walks away. Chucky's there at this ancient camp. This could be disastrous, but instead TALON go for the Dark Willow. And they actually get caught in the Bramble Maze. Anya there with the coil. There's the torrent. They're trying to bring down Jokam. The boat will come through.
Nice
they managed to find the Willow, and with the snowball, Jokam's actually alive. He's going to turn this around. Moves closer towards DMCG and unfortunately closer to his death, but he's still alive. Chucky though pops the battle trance, wants to try and bring down this Omni Knight, but 23SAVAGE is having no part of this. He turns with the purification as Anya dies to the freezing fields, and 23SAVAGE will clean up on Bombi. All TALON lost was a task, and
Man,
he could get caught. Cuckoo doesn't get the frostbite, but he's okay.
Oh, wait a second.
chasing. He's got a forced off, or he did get forced off by someone.
It's a
I think it was
sniper.
Mikoto with the Hurricane Pike, and yeah, they found Anya. Was one creep wave really worth it? Is a question that is rhetorical.
And well, that's... Yeah, it's definitely a rough game
Back
for the
at
Buck.
mid. Back at mid, though. They've gone on to WS, and with this both, they should be able to get him. The Omni Knight not in the picture to help out. Can Mikoto find more, though? Unfortunately, though, for Mikoto, the Terrorize is there, and Talon, they lose the Bristleback. The Assassinate
Oh
is
my
coming through,
God.
but no.
It verbally assaults them, so the spells
Yep.
feel humiliated.
Guys, if you know... Oh, okay, they found 23SAVAGE. The silence is there. No dispel needed. They find the Omni Knight. Savage looking really lackluster, but they will pay the price. They've lost the puck. Anya dead. Can Talon find more? Fortunately, though, for the side of KOPITE, there was a board covering that TP out. Very strong. Very, very strong. With a halberd, a pipe, and a Yule Scepter, just in case he needs to disjoin the Kunka's combo.
Oh, and
Back
well,
at top, though.
Chucky...
23SAVAGE. There's the Orchid. Can it result in a kill? Will Chucky get the battle trance off? Nope. Man has not yet completed his BKB. Until then, 23SAVAGE.
Still very vulnerable to everything that Talon throw their way, just because of that one singular Orchid picked up by Savage, which is also probably going to find the spot. Tries to play Ring Around the Rosie, but 23SAVAGE is still about a 1,000 gold off of it. But Chucky has to be careful here.
Tidal Wave pulls back Cuckoo. Can they even kill the Crystal Maiden? They're going to try. Anya goes in with the coil. Is there any follow-up? Good defensive snowball coming out from Jokam. The Troll commits the battle trance, looks towards the Tusk. Is any of this worth it? I'm not quite sure. Chucky's dead. Mikoto from afar just keeps banging them down. Now they look towards DCMG. That Tuko's dead without buyback. Anya barely manages to join the wave with the orb. And now they're trying to run down Bombi. WS quite confident that he can't fountain farm them. Talon smash KOPITE in game number 3.
Man, that was such a beatdown coming.